for months to come. At least until life returns to some semblance of normalcy. This report was produced by Mary Ferreira for the United Nations.
Namibia, Matisa Miture. We are bringing you Namibian music from those who started in the choir to those who played backup to some of the land's biggest artists. My name is Shea Ulenga, and on this episode of The Tribe, I'm joined by Namibian songbird Esme, who has a master's background on the Namibian jazz scene. Plus, we talk to Duck Bones, whose history on stage comes from when JMP was established to now ruling in the South. Welcome to The Tribe.
This is The Tribe on One Africa TV.
Be a boss. Take control by using the My DSTV app and get an immediate response to all your service needs and account queries, wherever your throne may be.
Welcome back to The Tribe here on One Africa TV. It's time for The Tribe exclusive. And as I mentioned earlier on, I'm joined by Namibian songbird, singer-songwriter, vocalist, hey, the girl with the tubes, if you want to call it like that, Esme Songbird.
Hi, Shay.
Oh my, we only know you from social media. All those videos you post, singing, bringing us some, taking us to church, bringing us some hope. I'm getting goosebumps remembering them now. Welcome to The Tribe, my sister.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Tell us about being a songbird. Tell us about being a singer-songwriter.
It's everything for me. It's my life. I think I was born, not that I think, but I know this is what I was born to do.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at my right place. Being a singer and a songwriter is being an instrument and being a voice for the people and also to the people. Yeah.
And your tubes are very powerful. The message that comes. What about the history with music? How did you fall in love with what you do?
Okay, as a child, I was, it's a story that most singers can really relate to. It started all in the church, at the Sunday school, then to the youth and the church choir. And I took it to the Marienthal High School where I was schooling. I was the conductor of the school choir.
Seriously?
And also at the Windhoek High School, I was the conductor of the school choir. And then I fell in love with being a singer.
Yeah.
And that's the history of it. And then later on, here I am.
Yeah. How did making music change your life? I mean, working with those young children, teaching them things that you were taught from your days as a young singer. How has music changed your life?
Music has changed my life through being a role model. Because people look up to you. There are little girls out there who want to be Esme one day when they grow up. And there are sisters out there who say, Esme, gee me die whoop, die hupstoot, gee me die oomph. Music actually taught me a lot of things. To be responsible when I go out there, to be mature, to be somebody people can look up to, to make proper in executive decisions with a sound mind, to guard how I walk when I'm alone, what I do when I'm on my own, and those things. It taught me to be responsible.
And also a lot of discipline, actually.
Discipline,
yeah,
yes.
you're one of the most disciplined singers that
thank you.
I know. You know, you practice, you make it work
Yes.
for yourself.
Thanks.
How's about the projects that you have worked on in the past? Now, many people might not be aware, but there was actually an all-female singing group, Essence, and you were part of it, one of the founding members, actually. Tell us about those projects and what you've been involved in.
Okay, I was in the Sister Thing. Sister Thing was an all-female musical that was held at the NTN. So
that's right.
Essence came from the Sister Thing, and we clicked, and we were like soul sisters. So Mr. Tanisip, who was the director of then NTN, he called us, and we started with Essence. And Essence went places, people. Essence did the things. And we were all about class, and also to appreciate women in all shapes and sizes and color. And we had each one a texture and different voice type. So we brought it together, and we made essence of life, essence of love, essence of music, everything. So yeah.
We've actually experienced Essence, and I hope that someday again in the future we get to experience Essence again.
Of course,
Yeah.
we're going to come back. We're going to make a comeback, and I hope it's going to be sooner than anything else. So I'm looking forward. Essence is definitely going to come back with a show or with an album or with anything.
Yeah. Just to give you a little bit of what she's made of. When she's talking, she's not talking cheap. Here is Esme Songbird on The Tribe.
Let the Lord say I am found. Let the blind say I can see. Let the poor say I am rich. That's what Jesus can do. Let the Lord say I am found. Let the blind say I can see. Let the poor say I am rich. That's what Jesus can do.
There is nothing impossible
with my Jesus. Now that we're children, let's shout and sing together.
There is nothing impossible
with my Jesus. Now that we're his children, let's shout and sing together. Let the Lord say I am found. Let the blind say I can see. Let the poor say I am free. That's what Jesus can do. Let the Lord say I am found. Let the blind say I can see. Let the poor say I am free. That's what Jesus can do.
The Son of Man is born again in Jerusalem. I gotta be there before another lockdown. There is nothing impossible. This Christmas jingle bells all the way back home. Tonight the light is coming from Jerusalem.
Great combo deal from Choppies. Top Score Maize Meal 10 kilograms, Buck Pro Fed Cook Flour 10 kilograms, Banana Elbow 3 kilograms, Rice King 10 kilograms, Sugar King 5 kilograms, white or brown sugar, and Pulana 1 kilogram spaghetti for only $499 million 95 cents. Choppies, great value for your money.
Welcome back to The Tribe. You are making it right on time for the second half of our Tribe exclusive featuring Esme Songbird. We're catching up with Esme on her history with music, but now it's time to talk what's on the table right now. What can we look forward to from you in the near future?
It has been a long time since people were asking, Esme, where can we buy your album? Where can we buy your music? Because I've invested a lot in live performances. So I normally did the jazz nights at Hilton and elsewhere in corporate events. But this year, 2020, actually dragged me into a studio. A lot has happened, and I just thought this is the right time and the moment to release. And I'm currently busy with my album. Actually, it's done, and it will be released in early this year.
Early 2021, that's
2021, February, March.
Are you going to give us the info as to the names, or you want to keep it a secret?
I released a track, a single. It's titled Better Days. It's a song that gives us hope. I composed it myself. I did it with DJ Claw. And I featured DJ Sia on the track.
Okay.
And it's available on Download Africa for downloads.
And that is part of the collaborations on the album.
Yes.
Who else did you work with?
I actually did it myself all along. It's just that one track that I'm featuring DJ Sia, and then there's also another R&B one that I'm featuring DA.
Yes.
And it's a gospel album, but with a twist in it.
With a little bit of passion.
Yes.
A whole lot of passion when it comes to
a whole lot of passion.
So, and I love it when artists release their debut albums and it's mostly just them, because this is our introduction to Esme as an artist who's worked on a project, releasing something. Where do you hope this album is going to take you next?
International.
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. Just like that. Let's go. Let's go out there. And I hope it reaches the right people. It connects me with the right people. And this album is everything that I've worked for. I've put in my energy, my everything. And I hope it takes...
What's the name of the album?
Still to Come.
Still to...
That's not the name. That's not the name. I'm still working on the name because I don't want to give it. Maybe it will be Ayo, or it will be something.
It will be
something.
It's still coming.
It's a surprise. It's still coming.
Now we're about to wrap it up, but before we do, where can we stay up to date with when the album is going to be released, where we can catch your latest video, that kind of thing?
Obviously, I'm very much vocal on my social media. Yes, so people can get to my shows and events that I'll be having on my social platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Esme, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being open and for giving Namibians hope through your music. And I really do love what you do as an artist. Even before COVID hit, you had already been performing in your room, on the phone. You'd share those with us. And I think those are some of the things that carried us through this really hard year of 2020. We look forward to what you're going to do with this album. We look forward to you shine. And the doors are opening.
Yes. Thank you, Namibia, and thank you, Shay. Thank you, The Tribe, and thank you for having me here.
There you have it. Head on over to social media, catch up with Esme Songbird, and find out when that album is ready for release. But in the meantime, here's more Esme on The Tribe.
This station subscribes to the Namibian Media Code of Conduct and is regulated by the Media Ombudsman, appointed to deal with complaints about media content that breach this code. This includes content that is inaccurate, unfair, or that invade privacy. We encourage aggrieved members of the public to submit complaints to the Media Ombudsman via mediaombudsmannamibia.org. The Media Ombudsman is supported by the Editors Forum of Namibia, advocating for ethical and quality journalism.
Welcome back to The Tribe, One Africa TV, the place to be. It's time for us to hit the streets and find that new. This time I'm joined by founding and former member of GMP Street Kids, better known as Duck Bones these days. There was Mr. Bones geweest.
Yeah.
What happened? Name change?
Mr. Bones was die skinny o en verstaan je, maar toen moest ik net, want toen kwam daar een klomp mannetjes uit, zijn naam is kom op Bones. En dan heb je daar zijn andere Bones, dus ik oké, since I'm the biggest, ik is die groot been.
Duck Bone, absolutely.
So now, there's no clumpy Bones, so I prefer people to call me the nation's favorite Nama boy.
So that's where we're gonna go with it. The nation's favorite Nama boy. Look at us. Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Around parenting. Besides music, I'm a full-time toppy.
Thank you for being a papa like that.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
a
you.
full-time toppy, and then I don't want to call myself a businessman. I should put it like a legitimate Zula boy.
Yeah, the hustle is real with this one. Yeah.
It's very real. So I'm around in and out of studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people, of course, know your history as being one of the best dancers when it comes to entertainment shows, on stage, rocking the stage, and also being part of the Street Kids from GMP. Where's the rest of the squad? You've told us already you are living your life, you're doing your thing. How's about Chakalaka?
Chakalaka, we just communicating. It's not for because most of the time I'm out of town. Starting with bezigheid in and out. So we are just on the phone. Because Chakalaka has also got a job.
Yeah.
Dixon Palmer, last time I heard he was in the north. So,
okay. But out of the three, we can still feel your music. We see that you're kicking. Yeah, no doubt about it.
I feel the dream is too big. I can't be cheating on my dreams. So.
Tell us about the music that you are making these days. From Asavula Khashani, out here to what's different now?
What's different? You know, music has always been in me. So exactly like say classify me as a kwaito artist or a what. But now, the start also nog gesit in die game gekeken om te sê kucha. As ek eendag nie daar is nie.
Yes.
Hoe wil ek remember?
Yes.
Say, okay.
What is the legacy?
What is the sound that I want to create? If I'm not there, what do I want people to talk about that bone? So and then I check come for the sound but I'm gonna call it Ngabang music.
Ngabang music.
Yeah.
Ngabang.
This is the Ngabang. Yeah. So
take notes. That's also a lesson in itself. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it Ngabang music. So it's basically a fusion. I wanna take our Lang Arm and Nama stuff.
I love it.
Try to fusion it with it.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
I can say I found myself.
I think this is.
I created.
Yes, you created, innovated, and set the trend. That's exactly what you've always been. And it goes straight to the South. It goes straight to your heritage and where you come from. And I want to talk to you about that. You know, music in the South. There's a lot of young women and young men who are making it happen. They feel like the South is enough for them, but I would love to have them on the Tribe someday. But tell us about the growth of the music that's happening in the South.
The growth in the music in the South it's still slow, very slow. Although I can see the boys are pushing, the ladies they are really pushing. But then it all comes back to the people up there. Should I say?
The fans, the bosses.
The fans plus the people in the corporate world.
Investments.
So even we've got festivals in the South, but then they would rather book me, Esme and Adora, probably because we like one of the biggest in the South, or hailing from the southern region. But now, there's people like Chinamen, there's VMPs, there's Gold Waves, there's a Roda, there's a lot of talent. So a full net die groot mense moet bietjie kyk man, waar kan hulle die kinders help? Even me myself, from the business I'm doing, I'm doing scouting, so
checking out some of the talent.
There is boys that I'm gonna
absolutely
catch by hand and run with them.
And Duck Bones is a man you can trust when it comes to that, to be able to share and spread that. Totally.
Smooth. As you can be mekaar help me.
Visa for ons help. 2020 has been a tough year on Namibian music. What are some of the lessons that you learned? Wat se goed sal jy nou verskil maak of hoe sal jy verskillend doen on the say, you'd like to give growth in 2021, or you'd like to be prepared for another year like 2020 in the future?
Yeah, 2021, I don't want to say how it's going to be fun. Chicken 2020 it was by surprise for fun. Like, bah!
Yeah.
Like, niemand can expect what was going to happen, and it was like the whole world came to a standstill. So for 2021, I'm going to work harder, performance-wise. We've been doing the backtrack all the time. So I feel so like oefen alle met the pianos and the guitar, so
a little bit of live
performance.
Oh yes.
All that and
oh yes.
So die lesson wat ek geleer in 2020 is ouens of my mede-collega's daar buite. Safe, bruh. I came to a point where there's no shows happening, there was nothing, so I had to get back into my savings to say, yeah. So I started my own little company.
Yes.
I do investments where I'm doing renovations.
Yes.
Printing.
Yes.
Mark printing. Talk about mark printing.
Yeah, I hope that's something for me.
Ne.
Hey?
How did you know?
Look at you, this phone.
There you go. That's what I do.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my questions are gone.
Yeah.
The phones.
Yeah, so
Thank you for
2020
the
was a
love.
lesson for me. So
Oh, and you did well. You decided to go into your savings, invest in yourself, rather.
You don't invest in yourself.
And if these are the type of things you are doing, my friend, then I can only see a bright future for that business as well.
Yeah, the future is very bad. I need some Ray-Bans, man.
I'm about to hook you up with some.
Yeah,
All
so
right, yeah. So besides the business, you've obviously been in the studio as well, balancing the two. What have you been working on project-wise?
I released a single titled Zama Zama.
I love it, by the way.
Zama Zama
Yeah.
is all about the hustle. It's
Yeah.
like, because there's no festive, not because it's festive. You create all that person say, "Exe, magadem, magavat." So sometimes can I give you hear me? So Vietnam because of Zama Zama.
Op my eie kant ook.
So that's a single taken from the album.
And do you want to are you going to tell us the name of the album, or are you going to?
why
Yeah,
not?
tell us, man.
Meneer Witboy.
Meneer Witboy.
Yeah.
Collaborations?
Now I have Digi Doza on this.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still looking. I got one international collaboration already. Makani Sevan Baratni.
Okay.
Still checking on one or two maybe. Verstaan je?
Ja.
En dan van Mr. Witboy, beetje krachtig te
Beetje
maken.
krachtig te maken, daar say.
Check it out in the world, man.
Yeah. So what can we look forward to besides the album in 2021? Do we get to see more of you performing, more presence in the industry? What's the plan?
I'm checking on, zoals ik gezegd heb, wel kinderen in de steden helpen. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to work on that project. It's a project called Paint Their Future Brighter. So waar ik bij scholen wil gaan en shows maak daar en alle gelden wat daar uitkomt, zijn ons nog voor die scholen, paint of toiletten recht maken, wat. So 2020 komt zwak gemaakt, so 2021. It's still there. It's still on the blueprint.
It's still on. I love it, Doug Bones. I totally love it. And I want to say thank you, man, for not giving up on your dream, man.
You can't.
You cannot.
You can't, bruh.
You knew from the word go what it is that you wanted in your life, and you went for it. And I'm so proud of you to see that your background is playing a role in your life right now, and you are trying to use that to change other people's lives. Even though you haven't reached your place yet, you still have time.
Yeah, I'm still busy building the foundation. I think it's about to become steady. So now we're about to build a mansion.
We're very proud of you. Thank you so much for continuing to make the music, and we look forward to Meneer Witboy.
Thanks for the track, for having me.
Oh my gosh. Head on over to
So
social.
now you can
Wait, Nessie. Social media, where do we get you?
Instagram, Dick Bones Namibia, Twitter, Dick Bones Namibia, Facebook, Benedictus Witboy, and Dick Bones Namibia as well.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Doug Bones, for joining us, and we look forward to what the future has in store for you.
Each other.
Yes, yeah. Check him out on social media, Doug Bones. Support Namibian artists, especially artists who are out there doing something for other artists to encourage and empower them as well. But for now, I want to take you back.
Shut up! It's the boom, and I'm still rocking. Step up to the place. And the girls will be screaming. Can I on stage? And I get the people chatting.
No two Marias are the same. So why should their cover be? We know that no two people are the same. That's why our new personal cover lets you build the kind of cover that's right for you. From the premium you pay to the extras you choose. It's easy to change as your life does too. The time is now to get personal cover that's just for you. SMS the word cover to 555 and we will call you back.
If you've missed anything, follow us on social media at The Tribe Namibia to catch up. Until next time, please do make sure to join us here again on One Africa TV. From me, Shay the Goddess, fingers.
My name is Mona. I'm a physiotherapist. Life, as we know, has changed and physical interaction is limited. Exercise is more important than ever. Exercise to improve your lung function. At home, stay safe.
In a time of uncertainty, false news, and fear, learn on. While the world scrambles to make new sense, while the experts turn around in circles, trying to find their way back to tomorrow. Learn on. When classrooms become empty cathedrals and the trees start to bear answers, learn on. Learn on until every parent is a teacher and every teacher is a mentor. Learn on until you cross the boundaries of your mind, until you grow eyes and sprout wings. My friend, learn on sidewalks, on the floor, at the neighbors, in the market, in hallways, in churches, under trees, at kitchen tables, in riverbeds. Learning doesn't only happen between four walls. Learning happens in the small space of your enormous, beautiful mind. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn on One. Invite learning in.